Good morning, it's Lisa with Lisa Heal Yourself. And today, as we count down on number 8, we're counting down to the new year, we are saying goodbye to excuses and hello to commitment. So I want to ask you, how many times have you used an excuse? Have you let an excuse get in the way of healing yourself? And I know you're thinking, but I do everything. I've done everything. I've tried everything. People often think these things when they're just not true. And committing to yourself, committing to be healed, committing to live a healed life doesn't just mean committing to something, but it means saying goodbye to something, and it means saying goodbye to excuses. We all hold on to excuses for various reasons. And excuses are there to protect us. They're there to keep us safe. They're there to keep us inside a boundary, a limitation that is part of our story, our unique story. And maybe we've learned this from growing up or from watching other people, or we just, for whatever reason, don't believe in ourselves to get beyond that limitation or boundary. And we hold on to these mini excuses. And your illness is your mini excuse, or your huge excuse. It's a part, even whether you know that even if you think you're not getting anything out of your illness, your sickness, your pain, your suffering, your symptoms. It's there partly as an excuse to allow you to stay inside the story that you've created, and the story and the personality and the identity that you've chosen to live here right now. And it keeps you here. And what I mean by saying we need to commit to something, to one thing, to two things, to three things, to all the things. But it's really a commitment to yourself. We must commit to ourselves. It's Christmas Eve morning. I'm outside walking like I do every day, right? I go for my hour walk every day, no matter the weather, no matter whether it's a blizzard, raining, thunder and lightning, whether it's scorching hot, whatever is going on, I'm out here. And I don't say that to brag. I'm telling you this for a reason. My whole family's at home. They're drinking hot cocoa, they're snuggled up. You know, it's only 7:30 in the morning. Everyone's in their pajamas. Everyone's happy, together, comfortable and warm. And yet I pulled on my rain pants, my jacket. I'm out here in the rain, which will be turning to snow within the hour. And we should be getting a huge snowstorm for Christmas, which will be really wonderful. And I'll be out here in the snow tomorrow. However, why am I out here? For those of you who know that I've been walking every day without fail, it's been for a year and 8 months. Every single day without fail. And why did I pick walking? I originally picked walking because it meets the criteria of health and my healthy lifestyle and healthy protocol, right? Getting fresh air, breathing, moving the lymph, exercising, movement. It hits a lot of the things. So I actually definitely recommend walking. So I did it for that reason. I did it because I thought, walking every day for an hour will surely heal me. It will be healing. It is a healing thing. And while that is true, it isn't the thing that heals. It isn't the thing that does the healing. And it isn't the reason why I'm out here walking today. And it doesn't have to be walking. It could be that one thing that you pick. Having one smoothie every day and committing to it. Committing to drinking one green juice a day. Maybe you're doing something for your health, right? You're going to journal every single day without fail, no matter what. You're going to sit in meditation and never, ever miss a day. You're going to do a half an hour every day. Whatever it is, that one thing that feels like it is the best healing protocol for you and you're going to commit to it, it could be any of them. So yes, I'm walking, but that's not the point. The point is to pick one. Pick one thing. Pick one thing. And pick something that's going to move your health forward, yes. But it could be anything. Because the thing that literally and actually moves your health forward is it's not about the walking. It's not about the meditating. It's not about the green juice. It's not about the smoothie. It's not about the journaling. It's about the commitment. It's about the commitment that you make to yourself and that you show up for yourself every day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. And walking puts the elements against you on many days. You know, drinking a smoothie or a green juice puts situations against you. You know, you don't have the right things in your fridge, or maybe one day you're sick, or you don't have the right food, or obstacles will come in your way, right? The journaling, you're too busy, you've got a lot going on. There was actually no time, or you're sick, maybe you have the flu, so it's too hard to journal, whatever it is. Okay, obstacles, whatever thing that you pick, the obstacles will show up, because obstacles always show up in our life to show us where our walls are, to show us where our imaginary walls are, of the things that keep us stuck and safe and small. And when you choose one thing, and you commit to yourself, you've committed to yourself, and you've made this promise to yourself, I will show up for you. I will do this no matter what. Because it's not about the walking, it's not about the getting healthy, it's not about that I can't miss a day walking. Sure, I can miss a day walking. I could be home with my family. It's not gonna, change my health in any way to miss a day walking. But the reason I can't and the reason I get up is because it's the commitment. It's the proof to myself that I do it even when it's hard, that I show up even when I'm down, that I can do hard things. It's a commitment to yourself that you're going to follow through. You're going to follow through. You can do something hard. It's a commitment that you have faith in yourself, that you have belief in yourself. Right? That's what the walking is. It's a symbol. Just like all the other commitments that you're going to make to yourself. And it's a symbol that if I can walk every day without fail, in any weather, and any situation and any obstacle that comes up, then I can do anything every day. I can drink a green juice every day without an obstacle. I don't have to pick 10 of them. That's where people make their mistake. They set their New Year's resolutions. They set their intentions. I want to do this, and I'm going to commit to doing this. And of course they fail because it's overwhelming. It's too much. And then what you're really doing is you're just breaking a commitment to yourself. So you don't need to pick 10 things in order to improve your health, because it's not about the things. You need to pick one. So choose one resolution, one commitment. Choose it as we go into the new year. As we count down to this new year, choose one thing and commit to yourself, because the commitment itself is where you heal, is where you grow, is where you come up against your boundaries, your lines, your obstacles, is where you come up against doubt and fear. The fear of failure is where you come up against all your resistance, and you must learn mentally to push through, to keep going, to believe, to have faith, to hold on. So it's a practice. That's why they say meditation is a practice, yoga is a practice. It's not about the yoga. Sure, it helps make you flexible. Sure, it's great. The meditation, it's great for your mind. It's great for stillness. It attracts. It's not about that. It's about the commitment, the promise to yourself. And by coming up against your resistances day in and day out, by coming up against those walls that you thought were there, the barriers that you thought you couldn't break through, and by committing to it and breaking through, you learn the lesson that you can do anything. And if you can walk every day, then you can do something else every day. And if you can do that every day, then eventually you can do something else in your day, because what you're really growing is not a healthy body as you're walking. You're growing the belief in yourself. You're growing your belief system. And when you can do anything, it doesn't scare you anymore. That type of fortitude doesn't scare you anymore. That type of commitment doesn't scare you anymore. You are willing to say, I want to change my life. I want to go after that new relationship, go after that new job. I can do it. you build this belief in yourself. And when you have the belief in yourself, you can heal yourself, right? So it's not about all the little things that add up to healing. It's about that you're healing yourself because you believe, you have faith, you have stamina, you have commitment, you have determination, preservation. These are all the things that you're growing. You're growing them every day by making one commitment. Choose one. This New Year's, as we count down, choose one and commit to yourself. I will do this no matter what. And you will learn about yourself. You will grow as a person. And you will heal as a result of taking one action over and over and showing yourself that yes, you can. Building belief, building the muscle, building your healing muscle. So, commitment. I want you to face commitment on one thing. It can be anything. I recommend walking because it hits a lot of quadrants, but it's not the walking, right? It could be anything. Pick your thing. Okay, so as we count down, we're on number 8 into this new year, the countdown to readiness. The question I pose to you is, are you willing to commit? Are you willing to commit to yourself and let go of all those excuses? Let go of the limiting beliefs, of the limiting stories, that limiting box that you've placed yourself in, the edge of your comfort zone. We have to let it go. We have to say goodbye to it because we'll never fully commit to ourselves, to healing ourselves, to believing in ourselves if we don't let that go. So today and all the days coming, I urge you to let that go, to let that go. As you step in to this new year, you are going to take your power and heal yourself. You're going to transform one day at a time. Transformation is an inside job, and it comes first from breaking those boundaries, from breaking those limitations and committing to yourself.